All right, so welcome to another course on how to create content for Facebook. And specifically, we're going to look at how to create pictures for your Facebook page like the one we're seeing right now. We're going to do that today using PowerPoint. PowerPoint is a free tool on most computers, and you can work on it even when you're offline. So I found it a very intuitive and easy tool to work with, and I recommend for everyone to give it a go. The way we're going to do this is you can watch how this ad is being put together live. I'll provide some comments as we go to show you what I'm doing. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm changing the size of the PowerPoint presentation from a standard size to a 4:3 ratio. And so I'm adjusting the width and height of the picture like I shown you. So this gives us the kind of format that Facebook accepts that is ideal for Facebook posts. The next thing I'm doing here is to bring in some pictures and particularly some brand elements. So you'll see my company brand, you'll see a Vanuatu made brand that being a Vanuatu made manufacturer, I get to use. And you'll also see my the color patterns that I use for all my branded material and content on Facebook. Next, I want to bring in some pictures. So I'm going to create pictures that I'll use for the post. So I'm going to create some space for that. And this is how I bring in some pictures that I like to display on the ad. And specifically, what I'd like to show today is the message for today's ad is change your old pillow for a new Vanuatu made pillow. So I have a picture of an old rotten pillow, and I've got a picture of my pillow pack that I produce and sell here in Vanuatu. One of the really cool tricks on PowerPoint is that you can remove the background, and you would have seen the steps that I took for that. And if not, you can zoom, scroll back. But what it does is it automatically identifies white backgrounds and separates it from the actual picture. So by highlighting which parts you want to keep in the picture and which parts you want PowerPoint to take out, basically what it allows you to do is to have a picture that isn't just a rectangle, but that is the shape of the item that you like to have in your ad. So right here you can see that by right-clicking and bringing that image that I edited to the foreground, I can put it over another image, and that white rectangle that was around it before is now gone. And that's a really powerful tool. I use it a lot for my ads, and I really recommend for people to get familiar with it. So it's in format picture, remove background, and then you can use those buttons, mark areas to keep or mark areas to remove, to edit the picture and to your needs. And so what you're seeing me do right here is to kind of tell PowerPoint which parts of the picture to keep by just marking them with that tool that you can see up on the top right. All right. So when you're done with marking the parts you want to keep or the parts that you want to delete, all there's left to do is to just click Keep Changes. You'll see me do that pretty shortly. Yep. Keep Changes, and it will again automatically remove all the background to the picture and give you an image that you can overlay onto other pictures. So we're done with editing now, and what I'll do here is select those images and bring them back to that first slide that we started with. Right click on a picture allows you in PowerPoint allows you to bring images to the front or to the back. So you can send an image to the back by pressing send to back. All right, so I'm here right here. I'm opening this or pasted this slide into the PowerPoint slide deck where I usually create my content for Facebook or my ads for Facebook. You will see there are a few other ones on top. I actually already created this picture and I know what I'm looking for. You can see it at the bottom there in the left column. And so what I'm doing here is trying to recreate it for the benefit of you all, and to see how I use PowerPoint to create that image that we saw at the beginning. So I try to go with consistency with my materials on Facebook. So try to have the same format, and the format I'm using now is to have my brand on top, separation line, and then the Vanuatu made at the top left, and again another block, another shape, black bar, where I will write the Vanuatu made, I guess, message onto. One thing that's cool about what we did with the pictures is that you can overlay over other, I guess, elements of your picture, of your ad, and what you can see is that the yellow pillar rather, is kind of hanging over that separation bar, that element that we created at the bottom of the picture, and I think it creates a cool effect. And we've done something similar with the top as well. All right, at the top pillar. What you're seeing me here is to create a text box. And what's cool here is that we're using the eyedropper feature of PowerPoint to select colors that we've got on that we've identified. And the reason you saw me do that is because I've got a color palette that I use for all my my ads. So that's a kind of shade of purple, gray, a shade of gray, white, and black. I will make a video in the future about how to create a color palette for your brand and why that's important. But I guess what's important to note now is that usually every brand uses 4 colors. And the 4 colors that I've chosen for my brand are displayed there, and I use them in all of my ads. My accent color, so the color that we use to suggest an action, my accent color is purple, so that's why you see me create that message. So that's why you see me create that message in purple. Change your pillow today. That's the message that I want people to remember of this ad, and that's why I'm putting it on a purple background with this accent color, which is my brand's accent color. Then for text, displaying text, I'm using a gray background, and that's just to separate it from the white background of the image. The other thing I didn't mention are the my brand's fonts. So every brand usually uses 2 fonts, one for main messages and one for kind of text. So you can think a bit as if it was titles and text in a Word document. Usually those are 2 different, for edited documents, those are 2 different fonts. So same thing for branding. For main kind of main messages, I use Poppins semi-bold, and for text, such as the text on my website or on brochures, I use a font called Mangal. Those are fonts that I selected specifically that I liked, and they were fitting with my brand and my logo. And yes, I think for that one too, at some point I will make a video on how to choose and create or select a brand a font. The last element of this ad is this pattern background. This is also inspired or related to my logo, and this pattern backgrounds, you see many brands using them, and they use them to create, again, to break up the space in their ads and in their visual content. And so I think we're about done with this ad now. I'm looking at it now in the presentation mode, and it's looking pretty good. And just a couple of adjustments, minor things, but I think we're pretty much done. Let's check. Yep, and it's good to go. And that's how you create a ad or a picture on Facebook. Make sure that when you save it, or rather a picture on PowerPoint, make sure that when you save it, you've got a location for it. You've given it a name that distinguishes it from other materials you may have created. And when you save it as JPEG. JPEG is a format that you can use when uploading on Facebook. I've made a video already on how to upload pictures on Facebook, so do have a look at that, and how to boost Facebook posts. But that's about it, and we're just going to quickly compare it to what the Facebook ad looks like. There we go. There it is. There's the ad, and keep watching these videos for more tips and tricks on how to use social media to promote your products. Thank you. Goodbye.